Hey, we're here with you today with DC's own rap artist Cocomo, back from being away for 4 years. How does it feel to be back and out free?
Just stop. It's not 4 years, it's 4.5.
4.5? I'm so sorry. 4.5 years. How does it feel to be free? I'm sorry.
How
does it feel to be back home?
I'm blessed, actually. It's been a long ride. Just thankful to be being alive and have another shot at life.
Absolutely. We've missed you, all your fabulous rooftop parties. Nobody's been able to pretty much duplicate what you were doing or did. So hopefully in the near future, I assume you're going to be throwing something for us again.
Yes, I will be trying to throw a yacht party for 2015.
Okay. When should we expect this?
Around June.
All right. Okay. So, I mean, overall, what's the reception been since you've been home? You got a lot of love. Everybody that was popping bottles with you and never past halving their champagne glasses. Where are those people?
I don't know, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's been pretty much bittersweet. I had some love, and then the love that I should have expected from certain people never showed up, or actually never seen since I've been out. It's been like, wow. I've been out for a few months now. I haven't seen those same peoples that I party with. But
what about all of your celebrity fans that you had coming out of the woodworks, all these lavish parties that you had, that you threw?
Well, you know, they're athletes, so they have jobs to attend to. Mm-hmm. So I normally see them around the summertime anyhow. So we still in the winter now.
Mm-hmm. So basically, when you were incarcerated, did you pretty much have the same support system that you had prior to being locked up? All the people that used to party with you?
I had somewhat support from people that I didn't expect, but people that I partied with, I didn't really get too much support from them.
How does that feel? So, I mean, you threw some pretty lavish parties and, kept company with a lot of high-profile people.
I think how I feel about it is more so like something you live and you learn. And when a person goes through adversity, you really know who your true friends are.
Absolutely. So, could you count all your true friends on one hand?
Yeah, I probably can. I could probably count on one hand.
On one hand.
Who my true friends are, but like I said, it's bittersweet. I mean, you live and you learn, and I use that for motivation to move forward.
How has this experience changed you?
Oh, it changed me like tremendously. Like you just never know who people really are until you like I said, you adversity hit, and it just makes me just open my mind more, and just how I interact with people, or those types of people rather. So
would you say that it has made you more closed-minded or open-minded about life?
Oh, very open-minded about life. So definitely that.
Okay. What are your plans for now, moving forward, now that you're free? I know it's a wonderful feeling for you.
Yeah.
To be able to just move ahead with your life and your projects and all the stuff that you have in the works. What do you plan on doing? My
plan now is to shoot my video for my single. I Did It.
Okay.
And
we should be looking out for that
in the next 30 days. You should be seeing it everywhere.
Okay.
So
absolutely. Any collaborations, or you kind of are working on that? You haven't really.
I had one of my artists that's collaborating on this particular song. I Did It.
Okay.
An artist named Big Bills. He's going to be shotgun on it. So. Okay.
And then as far as your video is concerned, when do you plan on shooting that for your single?
In the next few weeks.
Okay. So are you going to be doing any touring, or you're pretty much going to drop the single and then go right back in the studio?
We're going to drop the single and get the momentum that we're looking for.
Okay.
And try to set tour dates as, you know, as the momentum builds. At the same time, preparing for the summertime for the yacht party.
Okay. So now, what are your views on the rappers that are coming out of DC now that have been blowing up on the airwaves? Because I know you guys are pretty much going to be on the same page as far as music is coming out, because DC's always been the underdog in terms of rappers or rap. We're known more for go-go music, basically.
Right.
So what are your views, or what's your reception been as far as the type of rappers that are coming out of DC? Do you feel
we getting all kinds of rappers coming out of DC. It got its pros and cons. It's a good thing, you know, so you pretty much got to just pick and choose what's good and what's not. But at the same time, it's a good thing. Everybody is more into rap now, and it's somewhat saturating the market. But like I said, it's a plus for our city, because now you have people that will support your music or unsupport your music, depending on what you're talking about and depending on who you are.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because definitely DC's been getting a lot of love lately. I mean, we're not pigeonholed into a specific sound. You got different kinds of people making all types of music. Like, there's no DC sound anymore. What separates you from the rest that's coming out of the DMV?
What separates me from them will be my experience in life. I experienced both sides, from prison to living life on the free world, and just pretty much speaking my life story, where I come from. So I don't make things up. My life is more so like a movie.
So all the popping bottles, all the lavish lifestyle, all the fancy cars, it's pretty much a true story for you versus something that's made up behind the video lens.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my life. You know, people see me out and about. You know, that's my MO for lavish cars, lavish parties, having plenty of money, plenty of females, whatever you want to call it. My style, clothes, Hugo Boss, Prada, Louis Vuitton, all that.
Yeah,
that's what you see.
We can still see, even though you've been away, you still rocking the Boss. That's definitely been your signature for a while now.
Yeah, that's
so, as far as what you bring to the table, what would you say would set you apart from everybody else? Not just people coming out of DC, but just in general, because it's a sea of everybody's a rapper. You got a new rapper coming out every 5 months. What separates you from the sea of everybody else that's out there right now?
Just pretty much how I articulate my words and how I flow, my style, the way I look, the era I come from.
The era you come from is definitely
it's an era,
Kingpin era.
Yeah, so
and you were definitely a part of that, which we definitely want to elaborate on in our future interviews, because you definitely got a lot of words to tell us in regards to what it really means to ball.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I have a gamut of things. Like I said, I throw celebrity events in the city annually, so I have.
And you're one of the first and only people who threw celebrity events in the city, from the mansion parties to the rooftop parties. There was no one that was doing that.
At that level, I'm probably the only one. Yes, I would say that.
And no one has been able to duplicate that since.
Nah, and it's still talked about now. So that's why we just trying to come off the 5-year hiatus, and for 2015 throw a yacht party, celebrity soiree. So be looking out for that.
Speaking of celebrity soirees, what would you say people would definitely say, oh, this is what Cocomo is known for?
Yeah.
Hands down, what would you say?
That would be one of them. And second, we popping bottles in the clubs, because I stay in the club 7 days out the week, probably at least 5 days out the week.
And just so it's mentioned and known, you're not popping bottles from sponsors. You were popping bottles out of your pocket.
Yeah,
that's what people need to understand. It wasn't popping bottles and getting people to pay for your tabs. You paid for it all.
Yes, you're definitely right. the promoters can vouch for that. The ladies, the waitresses, the people vouch for that. So I mean, that's just how it was. It was just pretty much the lifestyle, and I had a person ask me like, "What are you celebrating?" And I just tell them like, "We celebrate life."
I was gonna say that. Definitely, I would have to say, for people who don't know you or know your story, you're definitely DC's most known unknown, for sure. I want to touch on a few things that we didn't get to touch on in this interview, but basically how the last 4.5 years have affected, you know, just your progress as an artist and as an entrepreneur, basically.
It affected my entrepreneurship and an artist. I had more time to write more versus then when I was free. I had more time to plan and get to know what I really want to do as far as my business is concerned. And that's pretty much how I progressed while I was gone away for that 4.5 years.
So on that note, we're going to continue on in our next video to find out more about this famous guy who everybody's just waiting for to drop his album in the next month.